In high school, I asked for that number.
No doubt. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Also Green out there. Anthony Davis is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for the Spurs, Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Doug McDermott. And it's Jones in at the 1. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Spurs ball.
And here are the Spurs now. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Jones, following the score by Dallas. Knocked loose. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And so it's San Antonio with it. Up top, Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson. The shot comes out, and the Mavericks going the other way now. 36 seconds left in the first quarter.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
And here are the Spurs now. 6-point game. Over to the wing. Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Again, Dallas.
That's just a case where he gets the space he needs and uses it to his advantage to make the jumper.
Vassell outside. And stolen by Hardaway. A clear look for Green. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't.
And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court right now for Dallas, they've got Tim Hardaway, Davis out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Josh Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the...
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the second quarter. There's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Vassell. And he gets the bucket.
From Trey Jones.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Wood left side. Hardaway against Vassell. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Drops in the 3. Green's got 9.
How about the laser focus on that jump shot? Pays no attention to the nearest defender.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Bates-Diop. And he banks in the layup.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Richardson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Now that's in the open floor where you get a demonstration of how fast Josh Richardson is. Nicely done in transition.
Dinwiddie. And that one drops. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket on the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. Right out of the gates, it was Dallas setting the tone. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead. And that...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
McDermott and Johnson are the forwards. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Right side, Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Davis. Over Poeltl. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie.
He's become a solid jump shooter. Davis has clearly spent hours during off seasons to perfect the mid-range.
A minute 15 left in the third, and you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
That's so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. And the Mavericks with some changes. Gafford comes in for Green, and it's Walker in for Hardaway. Dinwiddie against Jones. Pass to Primo. Here's Jang. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away. Spurs need to get one up here. San Antonio again missing. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yeah, one of the prettiest in basketball. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. It's Finney-Smith with the drive. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
That's where on the drive, Dorian Finney-Smith length comes into play, right? Helps him get past and around defenders.
Launches it. Another three for Dallas.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Lonnie Walker. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Here's Finney-Smith. And he drops it in from the low post. Finney-Smith's got 9 points now in the second half.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here we go, one-on-one.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And he makes it on the layup. Finney-Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Dinwiddie against Jones. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
To the inside. Here's Pirtle. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
The drive by Walker. And the jam by Walker.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Stolen by Gafford. And here's Finney-Smith. Driving inside. Oh, powered down with both hands.
I'll tell you what, Dorian Finney-Smith, known for his defense, right now he's cooking a little bit offensively.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close.